inbound. Dishes it to Shakur.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Morgan's going to go to the bench now, and Hartman will turn his full foul. And see Bryant in the one. Morgan did a good job of stepping out, taking the ball, and double team. The ball well from the free throw line, 9 of 17 now that they get the offensive rebound. Here's Clemens inside. If Field fell in the air, it's a tough contested shot. He might have done better serve to get it to his teammate as we head to the under 4 timeout. Indiana with a 9-point lead.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here is Shakur. To the paint. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Gorgie. Holiday dishes to Davis. No luck. The Nuggets leading by 3. Feeds it to Fareed. And the teardrop. And that one's good by Lopez.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
Well, sans his lights-out shooting, they'd be staring at a huge deficit.
This is the conference champion. This is not a truck stop conference. Here's James Brown for 3. And with an exclamation point on this one. Look. Are you moving to the Big 12? Oh, no, the Big East had 11 teams in 2011. That's right, 11 teams. That's the records. But the frustrating thing for Oregon is that throw it down, Taylor. Round to the bucket, count it. Wow. 23-point game. Wow. Look at this crowd. You're talking about a home court advantage. Arizona, they're the reigning champs. These guys are coming here. Cause for business, the place to be. They know about winning.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Holiday. Down low. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Lopez.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Moutier pass to Lopez. It's that time. Black Hole's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
This game has really started to heat up. I don't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Lopez sets a screen for Moutier. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basket.
Grant outside. Back to Holiday. Pocket 6. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Shot from 12. And Davis can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Moutier with the ball. Lopez sends a screen for Moutier. Davis against Lopez. The baseline jam. And that's good. Lopez has got 20 points. So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 7. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Davis. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
The shot by Holiday, no good. For Denver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Moutier, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
Road game. If they're going to win this one tonight, what do you need to see from them in terms of defense and how you back here in the set? Well, essentially, right guys are shooting the ball.
First free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. The Great Ones checked in for New Orleans.
Let's hope they free throw. There was a good pass to beat the pressure at Hartman, and now 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Got to communicate defensively. He's going to lay some screens. Nice step out by Woodbury. Release the ball. So he wants to get those screens.
Both free throws good from Moutier. Pelicans trail by 9.
Johnson trying to
Simon, the pass to Evans. There's a screen by Gortat. Evans kicks to Gortat. Good D by Lopez.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
On both sides inside the way of Woodbury. Sometimes I don't think they realize he's on the floor at over 7 feet. He has a good touch around the basket.
That free throw good from Gortat. The Nuggets leading by 6. Now, Moutier. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the Great One. Davis sets a screen. It's Gortat, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. And it's Davis missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Moutier kicks to Fareed. There's the dish to Lopez. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Simon, the pass to Davis. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half. Moutier dishes to Shakur. He kicks it to Moutier. Lopez a screen. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 24.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
First trip back here for a game tonight. We'll take it from college basketball here in the NBA All-Star Weekend. You know, Iowa's pressuring in the backcourt.
About 2 stops for the last 2 possessions. Indiana came up empty, and they got a third. Good post up with Martin right there.
1:36 left to play here in the 4th. There's a screen by Gortat. And they double up Davis. Pass to Simon. He dishes it to Gortat. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Evans. No good from outside.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Now here's Moutier. The feed to Gallinari. Wide open. And it's Denver scoring again.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Nuggets.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments at Clark for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Lopez. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
It's game two.
It wasn't a good one, really. One of their highlights of the game defensively.
7-point lead with the basketball, 20 seconds, and lost. Wake Forest. It's hard to comprehend. It is hard to comprehend. But some crazy things happen in the world of basketball.
I think Texas A&M lost last night down at the end.
So we get some both.
Couldn't get the ball. You never know, but they'll need. Iowa will need.
54 seconds left in the game. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Here's Lopez. Gortat with the defensive effort. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Professor Green, he was in the back, Professor on the sideline. Harbaugh looks like a coach. He goes, fancy bears,
now this, Dick, assuming Indiana can finish the deal here, would be the definitive play. We've talked all night about the impact of the signature, and it's certainly one would think. I mean, they got more opportunities coming to Michigan State on Sunday. So another game against Iowa.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, psychologically, emotionally, it's just a great plus for you. For your program, for your fans, everybody.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Here's the great one.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hands. Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
He went strong to the bucket. And she gave her continuation of basket. But over here, there's no continuation. I don't know. I think right here, that's the elbow right there. He got away with one. Now, this 2-3 goal, this could be a 4-point turnaround. Mark 2 here.
Well, didn't have the guard into those two. Veteran move from Gazelle and now makes the first.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
One possession game. Nicholas Bear returns for Iowa. Got a little.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Goes to the bench as Iowa pressing all over the floor. Looking for a quick turnover or a quick foul.
Trap right there. Trap up.
Attacking and finishing Utah, and now another foul on the floor, and so Iowa will have a chance to make it a one-possession game again without the clock running.
Well, Mike Lennon, and they close to getting their defensive step. Now watch this. Barrow kicks the ball to the wing, and Hartman knows where to go, and goes right down the lane, good in the defense, and he finishes strong. Here's the ball kicked out to the wing. Hartman back to gun, Sound City, and they celebrate here in Indiana. Not over yet, though. If he converts these two, then there's some full-court pressure. Steal for another foul.
A rare miss for him. Iowa's had a tough night at the free throw line, Dick. Just 11 out of 20, 55%. Normally, the Hawkeyes a 73% free throw team.
That's certainly a real problem here for them tonight. And I think those
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Trez.
He catches the ball much quicker than they did on the last possession. They were trying to get the ball into Yogi's hands and ended up giving it to Dunn.
No, you're allowed to run the baseline there, for sure.
And the foul was called on the floor.
I saw some people say, well, no, he's allowed to.
It was Anthony Clemens who was called. So foul called on the floor without any time running off the clock.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Make these two free throws, and they'll need to rush it down for three.
They got the right guy on the line for Indiana. 80% plus shooter.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's New Orleans with it. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. And so here's them. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
This seems to be a big moment for Hoosier fans. Block out there. You don't want to foul out there. That's not smart basketball, Reese.
Yeah, I think Farrell was trying to draw the charge, but why take the chance and why do this?
80 feet from the basket. You're up 6.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. So for the Pelicans.
That's one of my best both on the citizen. That looks like a very mistake. The citizen would have been down. He's so unselfish, this kid. He's just a consummate team player.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Outside Holiday. Shot, no good. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Immediately, I know you're a traditionalist, but they certainly come in and competed.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Brook Lopez. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Just a dominant display by Brook Lopez in the post tonight. Lopez is a threat on multiple levels. His offense is always going to be there, but his defense isn't far behind. And I don't think he gets enough credit for his rebounding either. He's solid all around.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight to make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what?
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be.
Here in Assembly Hall, I tell you what, tough place to play, one of the great places in college basketball, and the much-needed victory for the Hoosiers. Our final score, once again, Indiana wins at 85-78. Nick Vitale, Kayleigh Hartung, our entire crew. Let's go to Sports Center now. John Anderson and John Butcher-Gross.
Thank you, RD. For the Hawkeyes, Indiana wants me, Lord. I can't go back there. Iowa now sharing the conference lead in the Big Ten with the Hoosiers and Terrapins. Sports Center, right now on your television.
Let's get right to the highlights. Connor McDavid is back, and he continues to score goals. Look at the rookie speed.
as the Edmonton Oilers take on the Toronto Maple Leafs at the bottom of the NHL standings. Get the first pick last year, they may get it again. And Alex Ovechkin in Minnesota, he had 3 second-period goals. The best team in the league in terms of points so far. Wins in St. Paul, and Ovi gets his 14th career hat trick. More on that game coming up on SportsCenter. Good evening, this is SportsCenter. John Butchergosh, John Anderson next on the tee. Bryce Harper will join us to talk about his offseason and playing for new manager Dusty Baker. We begin with the NBA and the unspeakable sorrow of Monty Williams and his 5 children, ages 5 through 17, and the friends who love him.
And Wington, mostly because Indiana was leading for much of this game. Iowa would actually take a lead in the second half, but Yogi Ferrell, who started off 1 for 10, closed this game strong, Carol Lawson.
He did, and you knew that his shot would come around at some point. And, I thought Indiana really dominated the game in the first half. Probably should have been up a little bit longer, but in the second half, Iowa gained some traction, but it was too much Hoosiers. Wow, what a performance by Indiana. They seem to have top 5 teams at Assembly Hall's number.
Iowa loses its second Big Ten game. The other one they lost was at Maryland, so it's now a 3-way tie atop the Big Ten. Iowa, Indiana, and Maryland, but the Hawkeyes have lost to both of those teams. Kaylee Hartung is with the victorious head coach, Tom Crean.
Well, Coach, what's the biggest difference you saw in the team who upset the number 4 team in the country as compared to the team that lost to Penn State over the weekend?
Oh, I don't know. I think we're so focused. We wanted to win the other night. We missed shots we usually make. The game turned when Yogi settled down in the second half. Yogi was pressing so hard and wanted to win so bad. Took a couple deep breaths and he went back out there with his teammates and helped win the game. And what we got tonight is tremendous impact from our bench, and we just found a way. And it's no small token of our appreciation should go to this crowd because it was as great as it's been all year.
How can this win impact your team's mindset as you look towards the finish of the season?
Well, we don't have much time to dwell on it because we got to take a little trip to East Lansing, and they'll be ready and waiting for us. But our guys are in this. Iowa's a great team. We go there in a couple weeks. They deserve every bit of the accolades that they get. Fran is the National Coach of the Year, and they're tremendous. And we had to play very, very well to beat them. And we got 17,000 people to help us tonight.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
They did. Indiana played very good basketball. They got a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half to help build that 16-point lead. We don't see a number next to Indiana. I thought that was strange going into this week. I thought Indiana was underranked. They proved it tonight.
They proved how good they are tonight. And, when you look at this team, their ability to knock down there are certain strengths that they have. They have tremendous ability to knock down the three-point shot. They're a terrific team on the offensive glass. Typically, turnovers are an issue for them. They weren't